Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA, already in progress. Now you might be wondering, wait a minute, I thought you finished that game. That is true, however, there is DLC, there might be a post-game. I actually don't know as of this point. You'll know, because it'll be in the title in some capacity of me starting either the post-game or DLC. But I'm just going to kind of explore and figure out what's going on here before officially starting the DLC, either in this episode or the next one. Because this is the start of something relatively new, I'll mention this here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things you ought to do when supporting a YouTube channel, because it helps. Now, let's get into it. I'm pressing A, and I'm going to hope something interesting happens, though I think we just saved in front of Tawny. Yep, here we are. Here's the squad. Here's the team. Let's figure... Oh, I was right in front of them. Before the last dialogue box. So, let's get this started. Now, I did finish the game. I know what happens in the main storyline, obviously. Spoilers for that, if you are wondering. So, yeah. Obviously, because we're going to the postgame, potentially. So, I found something while I was sorting through Daisy's stuff. Is that like a letter? Could it be his will? That is right. AZ passed away in the end of the game. Which is shocking to me that Pokemon would do something like that. But it also, it both makes sense, but it is surprising because I don't think they've ever properly had a person pass away in this same capacity. I'm trying to think. I don't think so, at least. So, I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumio City. I have been blessed to see the people... I guess this is... Yeah, Tawny is it, whatever. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all of their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. Oh, AZ. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? Light up. Fair point. Well, we probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? AZ did tell us that he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Alright. Ahdurin, get out there, earn some cash. Should we, ask Vinny for help? I bet Corsatica would, lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. That reminds me, both Tawny and I think, have a wish, right? Because if you get to rank A, and I think both of us did. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please, join us on the south side of Centrica Plaza. Understood. See you at Centrica Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. Well, you all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got, until you reach Centrica Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I have no idea. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 A-rank trainers will request. You're probably right, but there's no getting nervous about it. Let's head to Centrica Plaza. Well, as we walk... my dear Team MZ. Just saying, hey, why are you here? Hey, what's going on? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? You know, back in the day, the old, I see you, let's battle, that sort of thing. I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumia strong so we can get rid of wild zones. Alright. Oh dear, I would have never expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf about a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. Eh? 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 As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tournée de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? At that point, it just turns to the Zia Royale again. Can we talk about that? Oh, whatever. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. All right. Well, a lot of things are... No, maybe not. I was going to assume a lot of pop-ups would show up, but I guess not. I think this is going to be a post-game episode based on how things are going. So, let's pop over here. Oh, look at all of these missions. Oh boy. And I know there are even more missions that unlock once you complete some other mission. So, like, once you complete a mission, another one will unlock. So I assume there's probably more there. Jacinth, what's up? Once I reach the top, I shall turn Lumios City into Jacinth City. Okay, that's great. Ivor, you got a better idea? True strength means training your heart to recognize the right time to use your powers. The Ivor is spitting facts now. So, we're off on an adventure. Is that a... Yo. Bro. That's our fruit. Alright, well, I'll let you have it. Alright, where are we going? I think everyone has similar dialogue here. I don't think anyone has dramatically changed. The people here at least sound familiar. So, let's go find out what these missions are. And first off, we're going to Nurse Joy here. Hey, what's happening? All good? Maybe? Bien is your name. You know, healing Pokemon is a specialty of mine, working at a Pokemon Center and all, so I decided to share my skills with my team. What I mean is I've taught my Pokemon moves that can restore HP. Sure, impressive, right? Wonder if a trainer like you could take on my self-healing team and win. Alright. There's a lot of, like, synthesis and, other stuff like that. Tell me anytime if you think you'd like to have a Pokemon battle with me. What is it? It's like Healing Moon, Lunar Moon, something moon related. That also does that. So as you might expect, I'm actually going to ignore this little exclamation point and go basically everywhere else. So, we don't have to see all these. I'm not going to start any of them unless they are very easy to do. So here's a little montage of here are some other missions available once you beat the game. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Or how can you help me? Do you know about Skarmory, the armor bird Pokemon? I do. It's a fun one. It sheds thin, sharp feathers that were once used to make swords. Today, they're used for knives. I've been wanting to get my hands on one of those feathers so I can gift it to a top-class chef who's near and dear to my heart. And a Zia Royale trainer such as yourself seems like the perfect person to find one for me. Problem is, Skarmory and Lumios are found Wild Zone 17, and that zone is just bursting with ferocious Pokemon. That's why I'm outsourcing the whole search to a trainer of your talent. Thanks in advance. Seems good to me. My guess is probably catch one. Is that right? Oh, just look for one. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, let's go here. Check out those two. I'm already intrigued. There's a Pichu and a... What is this? You found a fancy key. Okay. What's that all about? Oh, this is... I accidentally solved a mission. All right, that's cool. Mr. Assistant, I remember I just had my battle in this very battle court. Yeah, I found a key. I remember this. This is the Klefki mission. Oh, and you found my key. Yes, I did. Hi, Klefki. No, don't worry about it. You good? Oh, my poor Klefki. It's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle here. Key? But I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys they like. So how about this? From now on, you'll only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. Sounds like fun. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Klefki. That's fun. And as for you, thanks so much, Mr. Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. What is it that you're giving me again? 5,000 and a nugget. Okay, so I think that's also another 5,000. I hope you have a wonderful day now. And you two are off. Well, you didn't even have to do the investigation because it was just sitting here. I think I remember her mission was like, find this key. It's next to a battle court, a cafe, and something else. Or you just wander around and find it. That works. Now, as for you, I see Pichu and Cleffa, baby Pokemon. I love baby Pokemon. The concept is really, really cool. So, hello. How can I help? People tend to make subconscious judgments based on appearance, even if they don't mean to. Are you able to see others for who they truly are beneath the surface? If so, please battle me. My Pokemon are so incredibly powerful, I just don't know what to do with them. These two here? Because for all the love I have about baby Pokemon, they're not exactly the strongest. Please come speak to me once you're prepared for our Pokemon battle. Unless these two are like the secret and reality of like a Raichu and a Clefable or something like that. That could be intriguing. Seems like the kids need help here. Hiya. How can I help? You guys looking for something in particular? We're going for Tyrantrum. It's called the Despot Pokemon. You can't beat that. That's what you say, but I think Aurora's is plenty strong too. Hey, what's up? Hey, you're a trainer, right? Maybe you can help us. Which do you prefer, Tyrantrum or Aurorus? Hey, leave strange the sound of it. We already know what we're getting, a Jaw Fossil. Besides, I'm the one who gets to decide which Pokemon we're adding to our team. I don't care what my little sister says. That's rude. You're so mean. Yeah, that's rude. Please, could you show my big brother how strong Aurorus can be? I bet I'll change his mind if you defeat his Pokemon with nothing but an Aurorus. I know how you can get one, too. Just get a hold of a Sail Fossil and restore it into an Amora. After that, you can evolve it more into Aurorus by leveling it up. It doesn't have to evolve in, like, the nighttime or something? I can't remember. I vaguely think that's the case. So come let me know when you're ready to take on my brother with nothing but an Aurorus. I don't think I have one. I might have the fossil already. I forget which fossil I did at the one mission way back when. So now let's pop over this way, go here. I'm guessing it has to do with the squad of Bergmite over here. Let me also grab the revive. I used a lot of those max revives in that final battle, so any revives were helpful even if I don't necessarily need them. Ah, my little Bergmite babies, I've gathered you here to fulfill my dream of building an iceberg in the middle of the city. What is my dream, you ask? Yeah, what is it? Bergmite Surun Avalug. What? Yes, that's right. I want to see all my Bergmites sit on the back of a giant Avalug. That is very fun. Yeah, I think they agree for some reason. You strike me as a capable trainer, and so I have one very, very serious request for you. I'd like to borrow an Avalug big enough to fit all four of my Bergmite on his back. I think one with a size classification of XL should be big enough. That requires us to A, have an Avalug, and B, make sure it's a big one. So, another mission we probably aren't starting anytime soon. Next mission is with you. Hello. And the Spritzy? Why, hello. Would you be open to assisting a master perfumer in her quest? I think I've been helping someone else out, yeah. I make my delightful fragrances using the scents produced by Spritzy. You see, the aroma of each Spritzy can differ in tantalizing ways based on the diet they consume. Interesting. I'd like to see how a berry-forward diet will affect the aroma of my Spritzy here. Ideally, I'd like to try feeding Spritzy 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 aka berries. Alright, that's a lot of berries. Spritzy, you good with that? Spritzy's like, wait, what? But surely you can see my conundrum. I can't spend too long wandering the city streets. The competing odors that waft about would ruin my nose, making me insensible to good smells. So I'd like to ask you to please get the berries in my stead. It would be wonderful if you collected berries around town for me. You could even buy them. I'm not particularly fussy about how you do it. Just be sure to get me 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 aka berries. We might have them already, although I think Spritzy is kind of wondering how I'm going to eat 30 berries at once. Yeah, Spritzy, Spritzy's confused. We might have that already, but I'm not going to do the mission right now. Well, alright, let's find out if we do have them. We might as well. Do I have it? I guess not, considering that you aren't telling me that I do. So, we'll give it a check. It was, what was the, I've already forgotten what is it? 20 cherry, 5 tomato, 5 aka. 20 cherry, 5 of the other two. 5, oh, I don't have the aka berry, that's what I'm missing, okay. All right, in that case, we can do that later. Let's waltz over here. Check out this. Oh, right out here is an Alolan Raichu. Hello. That's cool. Alola, hello. How are you? I'm with Charge, the committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement. Our goal is to increase the popularity and the population of Alolan Raichu. You know, I have a friend named Canary that might be on board with what you're saying. Well, I say our goal, but I'm the only member of the committee for now. In any case, are you familiar with regional forms? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, here's the scoop. You know how some Pokemon's looks can be influenced by the region they live in, right? Well, in Alola, even the Pikachu we all know and love evolve into a different form of Raichu. Rather than me explaining the differences, why not compare the two yourself? And I know just how you should do it. Let's have a Pokemon battle between your regular Raichu, or Cantonian, I guess technically, and my Alolan Raichu. Alola Raichu, hello. What generation is this? Gen 7 remakes confirmed. Oh gosh. Once you're ready to test me your Raichu against my Alolan Raichu, just come and let me know. Will do. However, I don't think I can do that now. This is a sushi thing, that's a sushi thing, that's a sushi thing. This is not a sushi thing. Well, I was saying sushi thing, but in reality, it's not a sushi thing, it's a battle mechanic to something. I don't know how best to describe it. Hello, my friend, with a Pikachu. Is your name... Your name's not Pikachu. Pikami. Yeah, there we go. My Pikachu's the strongest in the world. Yeah, I got a couple people. Red, Ash, main character of... I guess that is Red. The video, etc. There's a bunch of Pikachus. Want to know why he's so strong? It's because he's holding a light ball. A light ball makes a Pikachu's attack and special attack even stronger. That's why I'm confident my Pikachu is the strongest in the world. If you have a Pikachu you think can beat mine, I'll prove you wrong in battle. Alright, pretty straightforward. Pikachu v Pikachu. Let me know when you're ready for a Pikachu v Pikachu battle. Sounds good. Also sounds like something I cannot do at this moment, because I think if I do have a Pikachu, it's probably level like 8. So, yeah. What else do we have on our docket here? One more up here, so we'll fly over this way. Hello, you seem to be the one that wants to talk. So, let's talk. In 30 seconds. What's gonna happen in 30 seconds? If you wish to know what 30 seconds can mean, battle me and hear the song of my Pokemon. A tune that beckons doom. Is this Perish Song? Speak to me when you are prepared for battle, then you shall know the truth of 30 seconds. Interesting. That might be Perish Song related. Those are some other missions there that we don't need to worry about right now. Here's level 20. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Wait a minute. This is a whole different thing. Chikorita's in there? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, because this is the tower. Oh, I get it. This is Prism Tower. And then on top of that, I guess wild Pokemon can be encountered there. And I don't recognize anybody. Golly. I get a couple, but not many. You know what? All right, let's go. I'm gonna go to not the sewers. I want to go to the Nouveau Cafe. See if they've got anything to talk about. Hey, how's it going? This is Nouveau Cafe. What do you want? Nothing. Why are you even here? Okay, so your mood hasn't improved at all. We appreciate your patronage as always. Okay, they seem to have gone back to normal. Maybe not normal per se. Whoa! Look at this. Here's Prism Tower. As you can see, it has either rusted, grown flowers. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but it's certainly different. And there's wild Pokemon like that Dragalge there, among others, including Chikorita apparently. So you can get the starters. Now, for our sake, let's go over here. Hello. What's new? It's the president.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First off, I offer my most sincere apologies to the Team MC regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Corsotico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Luviosa's residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt.
It wasn't that much. Tawny, you ran in there with a special Floette and jumped into the building with magical powers to control it from the inside. That's a lot.
And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that Easy's attempt to protect Lumiose went so wrong. Yeah, but we managed to get it right, or we managed to right it with the help of all those tough trainers during the battle.
Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumiose after all.
It does break my heart. It doesn't break my heart at all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Finny.
Yeah, I got a plan here. Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as that wish is within the capability of Course Certico Inc. to grant a course.
Like, what about the person you've been searching for, Tony? You get help looking for them? That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Ooh, like, I know, we could combine your 2 wishes. I bet that could have something really cool.
They're the ones with the wishes, you know.
In that case, what do you say, Ahdurin?
I hope these all lead to the same thing. I'm all for choices until I have to make one. I want battle Pokemon together, live in harmony with the Pokemon. I want more Pokemon to live in Lumios. I don't necessarily want this. This is cool. I mean, hey, clicking on this doesn't mean that we get like Gen 11 Pokemon or something. All right. I want to live in harmony with Pokemon. I want to battle Pokemon together. I'm gonna say live in harmony. Let's go with that. I feel you, but that's Corsotico's whole mission. We can leave that up to them. In that case, what do you say? Okay, a battle Pokemon together feels like the correct answer, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, drat. No? Maybe not. Already meets Centrica Plaza into a new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to settle there. Afraid adding more Pokemon to the city at this point will be problematic. Okay, cool. Thankfully, I clicked on the wrong answers. Let's battle Pokemon together. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be.
Like, Jacinth and the others sure seem hyped about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the ZA Royale to continue then?
I see. What an interesting turn of events.
What, is there a problem?
No, rather AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. AZ still helping us out. Main mission complete. The Royale continues, I suppose. If you will give me but a moment. Attention ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. Oh, we got an update. Interesting. I thought for a split second that Tony was stepping on my foot here, but they're just next to each other there. Your ZA Royale app has been updated. How so? As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. Earn yourself a challenge ticket and show it to the receptionist at Corsotico Inc. for a chance to battle in a rewards match. If you win, amazing prizes will be yours to keep, and after each reward match, your tickets are reset. Okay. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We'll kick it off this very night.
You work fast as always, Vinny.
So, AZ wished for this to happen too. Yeah, AZ, thinking ahead.
I wonder if there are really things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. Well, we'll find out what those things are through the ZA Royale. I hope you're all ready. Starting now, we're rivals.
We've always been rivals. I guess we're even more rivals? I don't know.
It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matters most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumio City. Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite ZA Royale awaits.
Let's go. Floette, you joining my team? I'm telling you right now, we want just one Floette. Bodies everybody. Try your hand at the Infinite ZA Royale. I don't know. Oh, it seems like even more missions have appeared. Or maybe there's still one. Let's pop over here. See what's up here. It's outside? No, it's inside. Oh, it's you. Hello. I think you're the one that I fought occasionally, right? Josie, that's right. Hello, hello. How's it going? Ivor Sensei's in here at the dojo if you're looking for him, but since you are here and all. Ahdurin, I request a battle. Sensei may not be around to teach me, but I can use you to get a new perspective on my skills. Alright, Josie wants some more training. Sounds cool. Let me know as soon as you're ready for our bout. Alright. That seems like a thing to do later. What else do we have here? We got a couple of sushi-related things. We've got all this. I'm gonna go to Corsotico Inc. to see what's up. Alright, let's waltz on inside, see what's happening in here. I don't know if there is anything. Check for reward matches here. Hi, Vinny, what's up? I'll have you know that I won't only be running the Infinite ZA Royale, I will also be participating. Vinny out here like Seto Kaiba. I'm in my own tournaments. Well, no, that's not quite a Seto Kaiba voice, you know. What is it? Yugi! Blue Eyes White Dragon! I don't just plan on running this tournament, I plan to be in it. You know, that sort of thing. Checking for reward matches. You'll need to secure a challenge ticket, earn your points. Cool. You don't tell me the rewards, though. Let's also check this out. I don't think there are any... Well, I'm lying. Oh, I'm definitely lying. There's so many new items here. You can buy candies. That's pretty cool. You can get the EV boosting items here, which are those. And then, let's see. Pidgeot, Manectric. I don't think there are any new ones here. We bought the Pyro Run. Okay, I don't think any of these are new. Okay, cool. That's there. I'm trying to think if there's much else that we can do. I'm not as... I would prefer to be spoiler-free, but I'm not as picky about it now that the main storyline has ended, so... What do I want to do? Here's what I will do. Let's first check the ZA Royale here. 50,000, battle zones, reward match, TBD. Rank infinite. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm actually going to look up right now what post-game stuff there is, if there is anything. So I will be back in a second. You won't notice it, but yeah. Alright, so I have looked up what's available. And the Infinite ZA Royale is definitely how things progress forward. So I could do that. The thing is, while it is its own storyline, it is not something that I think is, I don't want to say important enough, because it's definitely important. It reveals a lot of lore-related things, but I think we are actually okay with where we are here. I think we're in a solid spot here, so what we will do is I'm going to call it here, actually. I'm trying to find how to get up here. I'm going to call it here, and in the next episode, I think we can start the DLC. I think that'll be interesting. There's definitely things that we could do with the ZA Royale. And let me know. Well, all right. Here's what I'll do actually, because this might be a little bit easier to do. I'm going to have, by this point, you'll have already seen it, a community post that'll likely have a comment about how to proceed forward here. So let me know in that community post what I should do with the game. Should I go for the infinite? That's not gonna reach there. Oh well. Should I do the infinite ZA Royale here first, or should I do the DLC first? I'll ask you guys. I'll already have the answer, so you won't have to worry about waiting for it. And then whatever that answer comes out to be, I'll probably have a couple days that I'll let it go. Whatever that answer turns out to be will be what we end up doing. So, hi Riolu. So I think that's a good place to end it here. So yeah, post game 1 of 1, I suppose. And we will proceed forward with whatever decision you guys think is cooler. So, oh, it's a shopping district here. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. So that's the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll officially decide based on your responses whether we should be doing the DLC or we should be doing the ZA Royale first, and we'll go through that and proceed forward from there. So thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. The post game has begun, and now I need your help to tell me which way to go. So without further ado, I will end this episode here. I guess that doesn't make any sense. I begin and end at the same time. It's a conclusion. I don't know. Thanks, everyone. Until next time, take care.